everyone, today I will show you how to do the butterfly. The prerequisite for this is being able to do an invert with clamped legs and being able to push up a little bit to demonstrate that you have good push strength with your arms. So first I will demonstrate and then we'll break it down. Okay, so as you can see, for the most beginner basic variation when you're first learning, I find it easiest to do that from a traditional invert with the clamp legs. So first let's walk it through that. So you'll go into an invert, doesn't matter which side. Make sure one foot is on one side of the pole, one foot on the other side of the pole. Then when you're comfortable, you can release the arms, chest to pole. Keep one hand up on the pole and use the other free hand, doesn't matter which one, to push up and have this nice bend in the legs, like so. Then you will release the leg that is behind, most away from the pole, and bend it back. And you will see that the arms have a nice triangle-like position when you're on the pole, like this. Great. So, a couple other key things. You will need to be able to push your body up the pole when you're upside down. That is probably the hardest part and the most difficult limiter of being able to learn the butterfly. Because once you can push yourself up, then you have a nice strong hold with that bottom arm so that when you take away the leg, you should feel totally secure. So again, I'll go through it as I demonstrate. So I'll go on the other side. So look, I let go, I push up, and then I grab with this other hand, hold on, and then reach it back. Re-grab with that leg, and slowly slide out of it. Okay, there are several other ways to get into this, but I think this is just probably the most secure and easiest way to start learning, because other methods you have to kind of dive down, dive your head down, dive your chest down in order to get into the butterfly, and you have to use momentum. So there's no guarantee that your strength is really there with that push arm on the bottom. So I like to, for safety, I like to always make sure that you can do that little caterpillar push up, the caterpillar climb. And then I know that you have a nice secure arm on the bottom and you'll be very secure in the butterfly. So if you're not sure, you can also do this from the ground, the little caterpillar. You can put the hands on the ground, slide one leg up on the pole, slide the other leg up on the pole, like so, and then walk your hands back until you have a little 90-degree angle with your knees and your bottom and your chest to the pole. And then you can see how secure this feels. You can practice just coming in and out of this position to work on your clamp legs and your leg strength with the pole and your familiarity with it. You can also just practice your caterpillar climb, which is quite hard. I will show you. So again, move your chest to face the pole. Both hands come in front of your neck and chest area, and they push you away from the pole. And then you dive your head down, like so. Push your chest away from the pole, and dive it back down. So think about, it's almost like you're doing a little bit of a body roll on the pole when you're upside down, where you use your hands, put your hands right here by your chest, and push yourself away from the pole, and then slide back. So you can practice that if your bottom arm is not the most secure. You can practice the caterpillar. What else? You can also do drills just to strengthen your push arm, like overhead presses of different types, just with some dumbbells, or work on your handstands. That's really great for working on butterfly. And I'll show you another way to get into it, but I highly recommend, like I was saying, the caterpillar clamp leg version when you're first learning. So I'll show you another version. Look, I hook the top leg, dive down. So it comes from a Jamila, and that top leg, you hook it on, and then you have to dive the head, dive the chest down. And a lot of times, people can't quite get there, or they can't hook the top leg. Maybe the flexibility is a limiter, and they can't quite get there. So I'll show you again, and I'll give you a couple more tips if you're trying this version. So I get my hip into the pool. I lean over, open up, hook the top leg, pull with the top arm, push with the bottom arm, dive your head down. I give a big push with that bottom arm. It needs to be even stronger for this variation. Hook the top leg to come out of it and come back out. So you might want to try both options, especially if you have a spotter, somebody who can help you. That would be great, because then you can see maybe it's easier for you to do it one way, but not the other. The key there is on this second version that I'm showing you, that bottom arm needs to be even more mobile, even stronger, because you are rotating and you're also using that bottom arm to control what you're doing. And let's see, I think those are all of the tips. I have a couple more I'll show you really quick. I pull on this top arm as I shoop, dive down. So right here, you can see this top arm. You want to see, can you bend it a little? You want to make sure that you can get a little bit of bend so you can control it. I see a lot of people who are really close to the pole like that, and that's okay when you're first learning, but when you're really close to the pole, you don't have any other control with your arms of what you want to do to get out of it. So try not to be flattened out, straight arm, because then look, you can't really move and help yourself get out of it as well. It could be a little safety issue. So try to have a nice little triangle shape when you go into it, and think about being able to bend and straighten the top arm, because then you know you might be a little bit safer, and you can always pull yourself in and help yourself maneuver better to get out of it. And if I think of any other tips, I'll post them in the description. But I hope this helped you. Good luck. Keep working on that push strength. That's the hardest part of butterfly, pushing with the bottom arm, and strengthen both arms equally so you can do it. You got it.